until you have a very strong why. Why am I doing this? Why do I want to do this? You will not achieve that goal. One very shocking truth: go and print out your account statement and you see the rubbish that you're spending money on. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ami Olivia and I am a YouTuber based in Lagos, Nigeria. If this is your first time of being here, you're welcome. Kindly subscribe, like, and share with your friends. Also, if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for the love, guys. So in today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about realistic ways on how to set your goals for the year and practical ways on how to achieve those goals. Let's get right into the video, guys. I know how cliche the term New Year resolution or the New Year, New Me thing, I know how cliche it sounds, right? But it's okay. I mean, it's very normal for you to have big plans for yourself as you get into a new year. I mean, new career plans, bigger career plans, business, finances, health, big goals for yourself for the year. I mean, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail, right? So it's okay to have those big goals and dreams. But then year in, year out, we tend to set goals that we do not even remember midway into January. I'm not even talking about halfway into the year, that's in June, by June rather. Midway into January, we've forgotten all about these big goals and big dreams we had when we're starting the year. And I'm sorry to be the one to be breaking this to you guys, but we have been setting unrealistic goals, myself inclusive. We have been setting unrealistic goals with no plans whatsoever, no strategy on how to achieve these goals. And before you know it, you go back to status quo. I mean, the ginger, the hunger to do more and better, achieve more in the new year just begins to decline. And you go back to just winging it or just taking the year as it comes. Like, number one, be purposeful. Don't just make goals arbitrarily, like anyhow. Set goals that align with your values and have significance to you, whether it's a new year or not. So you can start by identifying your values. I mean, if you took out time to reflect, to think about what you would like to change in your life, in your career, in your business, in your relationship, in your spiritual life, in your finances, you'll be able to put them into writing and, categorize them based on their level of importance and priority to you. Start by, first of all, identifying your values, what is important to you. Then you begin to set goals around why that thing is important to you. So I'm going to give you guys examples of, identifying your values and how to inculcate your resolution or your goals into your values. Let's say, for example, going forward, you'd like to strengthen your relationship with your friends and family. Listen, value. Sorry, I can't write this down. Value. Strengthening my relationship with my friends and family. Resolution. Set a goal to call at least one friend a week or in 2 weeks, as the case may be. So the second example that I'll be sharing here is value. I want to be financially free. Resolution. Set a goal on how to be financially free. Now, let's give practical examples of how you can be financially free. You can get a new job, a new better paying job. You can learn a new skill. You can learn another new skill if you already have one. I mean, you could do so many things online to increase your paycheck, right? You could watch the way you spend. These are the goals that you set for you to be able to become financially free. So let me break down this value thing further again. I want to learn a new skill. I want to get a better paying job. I want to watch the way I spend on things. Why? Because I want to be financially free. Until you have a why, a very strong why. Why am I doing this? Why am I applying for better, bigger jobs? Because I want to be financially free. Do you see how easy it is now? Number two is strategize well. So after you've sat down to think about your values and written out goals on how to achieve them, you've written out goals surrounding your whys and your values, You need to plan. You need to strategize on how to achieve them. You've known the what. Now you are going to know the how do I achieve what I want. I'm sorry I'm sounding so serious, but I don't begin to sound like a motivational speaker, or this is so important and passionate to me because I have been a victim of setting a lot of goals without even thinking. And I look at the book that I write all those goals and I'm like, oh, I was thinking this wasn't even important. This is not even being spiritual here, right? This is about using our head. Yeah, it's about using our common sense. Being a victim, that's why I'm taking it very, very seriously. Forgive me if I'm not smiling, because this year we have to achieve a lot of goals, right? And we cannot achieve a lot of goals if we do not know, first of all, what we want, and secondly, how to get what we want. Without specific strategies or guidelines on how to achieve your goals, it is most likely that nothing is going to happen, because we're all creatures of habit. However, once you create a game plan, you would be more likely to change your behavior. So you're going to now break these huge goals into smaller plans, into smaller goals rather. You're going to break these huge goals into smaller goals and strategize on how to achieve them. Let me give an example. You have a value, you want to lose weight, and you've written down these goals, right? I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to start working out. Yeah, going to the gym is working out. I'm going to start eating right and all that. Now, this, I'm going to go to the gym, register at the gym, start working out. I'm going to start eating right, not eating late. How do we break those ones into smaller plans, into smaller goals rather? We will start by taking at least 20, 30 steps. You can get back from work and decide to walk around your estate once or twice. You can keep track of your walk. Yeah. You can start smaller steps. I want to eat right. You first of all stop eating by 6 p.m. or 7. It is a step-by-step process. If not, you will get worn out, you will get tired, you get exhausted. Our mind is very powerful, right? When you're working on something and you're not seeing the progress, your head is telling you this thing is fruitless, so nothing is going to come out of this. That's why it is important for you to start small. I want to be financially free this year. I want to increase my income this year. Now you have that's your value, your goals. How do I do it? I learn a new skill. I get another paying job, or a higher paying job, or another job by the side, and I'm just listing them, for instance, and I get to I watch what I spend on. One very shocking truth: go and print out your account statement and you see the rubbish that you're spending money on. You could break them down into what you can achieve daily, you can achieve weekly, so you don't get overwhelmed, you don't get tired and just stop halfway. Number 3 is we should learn to measure and keep track of our growth and success, and also learn to reward yourself. So reviewing or keeping track of your goals allows you know how far you've come, right? It helps you to see if you're actually making progress or not, where you should adjust, where you should re-strategize, where you should break down further. So you could do this by creating a list where you could easily tick, or getting a calendar and writing out daily tasks, right? If your goal is broken down into daily tasks, you have a calendar where you tick good. Okay, I was able to walk 10,000 steps today. Good. 10,000 steps today. Good. 10,000 steps today. Good. 5,000 steps, yes, today. Bad. Right? 10,000 steps tomorrow. Good. 10,000 steps tomorrow. Good. So at the end of the week, right, you get to see that, oh, this week I was supposed to do, let's say 5 days a week, I was supposed to do 50,000 steps, which is 10,000 every day. You see how you're able to break 50,000 steps into 10. Now out of the 50, you did 40. Come on, that is an A. That is 4/5, right? You did well. So you pat yourself on the back. Then you now look back at what made you not meet up with that goal for the other day that you made 5,000, right? Now this is how people motivate themselves when no one is watching or clapping. Now, am I doing well? Did I do well today? Did I do well yesterday? Why didn't I do well yesterday, right? What was I thinking? Like, what stopped me? What interrupted me? What distracted me, right? So on days that you're down and you don't feel up to it, and you look back at the much you've achieved, come on, you would say, oh yeah, I'm doing well. You will get up. You will slowly get up and do more. So before I wrap up this video, guys, I have 3 bonus tips that I just want to chip in. Number 1 is get a mentor, or someone that can hold you accountable when we do not achieve that weekly goal or that monthly goal. Have someone to discuss these goals with. I know some are personal. You don't have to discuss everything. The person might not fully grasp the big picture, right? But that person, from time to time, checks up. How far with this? How far with this? If you're lucky enough to get a mentor of your choice, your own is good. Number 2, try not to have so many goals at the same time. You will get overwhelmed, you will get tired, you will get exhausted, and you will stop. You will stop halfway. Try not to focus on so many things at the same time. So lastly, and most important tip is involve God in your plans. Involve God in your goals. In short, pray about it before you start writing these goals. Learn to involve God in everything, in every goal. I mean, I cannot overemphasize this. What makes you think about how you should prioritize losing your weight? God. You see all these small ideas that just drop into our heads, and we think it's our inner spirit. God, inner spirit me. He is God. He's God. Honestly, you cannot do anything right without involving God. He will help you strategize. If you listen to that silent voice in you, why don't you do it like this? Why don't you do this before this? Why don't you do that? Why don't you do that? That is God. Let's say you don't even know how to hear from God. He will come to you the best way that He knows that you will know that this is not ordinary. Maybe your dream or through a friend or something, right? So let's involve God in everything that we do. Let's pray about it. And He has a way of reaching out to you. Thank you so much for sticking around till the end of this video. I had so much fun making this video, guys, and I really do hope that this video motivates you and helps you to plan and to set realistic goals and to achieve them. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends and family. Bye guys.